I'm your GM, Matihi, who is going to be hosting this lovely, very important, and very serious D&D 5e session. Tonight I am joined with Bo, who is playing Lord Commander Bo. We have Demi, who is playing... Oh goodness, who are you playing? Demi. Demi the Sailor. He is upgraded from a scribe to a sailor in a few short weeks. And also we have Sir Ghost the Orclet, played by Ghost. And tonight we are going on an adventure, one that has not been seen before, but has probably been seen quite a few times. But that's because we're just here to have fun. And of course, like and subscribe. And if you like this sort of thing, don't get used to it. Anyway, let's begin. This episode is Beckoning to the Underdark. It has been almost a month since the induction of the former Greenskins, Danish, the dwarf blacksmith, and Wanderer, the half-elven spymaster. So far they've thrived in the Kingdom of Blades, taking part in the daily duties and getting integrated into the customs of the court. Danish, the blacksmith, has always been the first one to rise in the mornings, his ingestion of dwarven ales over all these years not hampering his early bird attitude. Spymaster Wanderer has taken leave for a time as he is spying in enemy territory, though his roots are of Eurodean Elven in nature. His human side has his heart. Recently coming from the same northern wastes as Matt, Hand of the King, he has become accustomed to the Kingdom of Blades and their, customs. He has sworn to fight against the Eurodean Elven incursion and acts as a spy to gather intel on their troops and movements. So far, all has been quiet over these last few months, but the Eurodean elves are cunning. Similar to changelings, they take on other visage, even personality of someone else. The only drawback is the Eurodeans can only impersonate their immediate family, like their daughters. So far, the kingdom has been calm, but there's been a stirring on the outside of the castle walls. The creatures of discord seem to have to work double time to keep the castle safe, and as such, become unresponsive for short amounts of time. These outages seem more and more frequent concerning King Tetnak. Only one thing can help prepare the creatures of discord, and only one group has what they need. Emissary Walter Pick has recently sent out word to a neighboring kingdom to ask for assistance. Tonight he rides with haste, rushing to get back to the Castle of Blades. He passes an older human gentleman surrounded by the masses of people. As he rides by, he hears the man begin a speech. "Once again, I am asking for your financial support." But he does not stop to take in the words of the older man. Instead, he rides to the castle. And as he rides to the castle, the camera pans into the very personal, very, very lonely chambers where Demi the Scribe is now sitting. Demi the Scribe had actually prepared an event with two other members of the court. It had been both Aki, the brewmaster, and Simothy, the awakened bear. But unfortunately, Aki had fallen asleep, and Simothy, the awakened bear, had decided to go and read books with his daughter this evening, and thought it was tomorrow that they were to actually meet. So here, Demi, the sailor, sits alone. But go ahead, Demi, and introduce yourself.
Alright, I'm Demi. Today I'm going to be playing Demi. So, when Demi hit the ripe old age of 40, which is when gnomes become mature and go off into the world on their own, he stood at home because he did not want to go to college and learn the magic arts as his parents had wished for him to do. But they did not tolerate that. They kicked him to the streets, and so Demi, the poor, had to find a way to survive. He wound up bumming off of his friends and working at a local tavern, cleaning dishes and cooking the food. But that did not last long, for the landlord had charged way too much rent for Demi to survive. So he went to his local recruiting office and joined the Royal Navy. You know, he had many adventures, training mostly, cleaning, cooking, doing the same stuff he did at the restaurant. Not really forward progress right there, but Demi persevered. Eventually, after graduating from his basic courses, the Army, the Navy decided to recognize his skills and send him to further schooling. So though he tried to avoid going to the wizarding colleges, Demi wound up there anyways. Now he finds himself as a master of telecommunications, using his big brain, high IQ to talk to people from long distances. And here he is now, alone. All alone.
You sit there. You had prepared an entire event for both Aki the Brewmaster and Simothy the Awakened. Unfortunately, due to their absence, it is but you now, alone in this room. And as you sit alone in this room, the camera pans to Sir Ghost the Orclet. And Sir Ghost, you are, of course, the Castle of Blades provides many things within its walls, including, mostly specifically for you, because you're the only one who goes, a brothel. And in this brothel, you can find all the filthy whores that you can put your hands on. There is someone else who is also in the room, a gentleman who's wearing blackened armor with white hair, but he seems to be pondering. But Sir Ghost, I will let you take it away.
I am Ghost playing Sir Ghost the Orclet. Sir Ghost had dreams of being a poet from a young age in spite of his warrior society in the north. He took all the necessary steps to achieve this goal, even attending the wizard wide web of collegiate English studies. But as he later learned, all this degree prepared him for was work as a waiter. Disgusted with his wasteful years of study, Sir Ghost began to drift until he came into the service of the Kingdom of Discord. His morality was not qualified to serve directly under Lord Commander Bow, so after completing night school, he was assigned as a knight of the court. Disgruntled, degenerated, and tired, Sir Ghost is nonetheless a stalwart defender of the realm. This is all in spite of questionable morals and mildly disappointing stature.
And as you sit there, Sir Ghost, and you see a woman dancing above from the corner of your right eye, you see someone approaching. You see a gentleman. He sits down beside you, and he looks to you with a very hard and very serious. Want to play a game of Gwent?
And Sir Ghost leans back and looks. Shit, man. I left my deck at home.
That's okay. I always bring an extra one. You know this is Geraldo of Riveria.
Geraldo. Rain check, actually. I got some very important plans that I've got to take care of.
Fuck. And he gets up from his seat and he makes his way back over to one of the seats over yonder, sitting down.
Sir Ghost is starting to become somewhat bored with this particular entertainer and stands up and, ladies, we have a mission that we must accomplish. My boy, as I must expect, is having a rough evening, as I have heard word that an event he planned has been disrupted. We are going to go cheer this man up. So by all means, please come with me, and I promise that what little space is left in your lingerie will be filled with coin.
And they start giggling and laughing, and cheering to one another as you very boldly lead them out of the brothel that is also your bedroom and towards where Demi is resting. In the meantime, as this happens, the camera pans to the great hall, and upon the throne sits very annoyed Matt, Hand of the King, staring at King Tetnak and Doc the Healer, as the two fall over each other in a drunken stupor, laughing to one another. You can hear Doc the Healer, being a Kenku, repeated, "I kick him and I kick him and I kick him." And as the two drunkenly stumble over one another and Matt rolls her eye, "Lord Commander Bo, what are you doing?"
Lord Commander Bo sits upon a throne of a slightly lower stature and casts a baleful glaze towards King Tetnak and Doc the Healer. They act this way, and on the meantime, the green goblins come ever closer. Soon they'll overrun us. Matt, we have naught to do.
Matt looks over to Bo. "Yeah, I know. We're supposed to have a meeting today and you decided to get drunk with Doc. Can you believe this?"
Of all people, this one, Doc. He looks down at Doc and his busted hand. I wonder how that happened. Another rabble-rousing night on the town, no doubt.
You see as the two giggle and laugh to each other and start to stumble around the hall, almost hand in broken hand. You hear the trudging of feet. Sounds like someone quickly running in. And you see Emissary Walter Peck hurry in. He seems to have a scroll in the hand, and he quickly pushes his way through Doc and move.
Lord
He's like,
Commander.
"I assume that you two are in charge for tonight."
Yes, we are. What's up, Emma Zizzle? W to the pizzle?
Uh-huh. Anyway, I got a whole, went to the Underdark there, and apparently they have what we're looking for in terms of the crystals.
What crystal would that be, Walter Peck?
The crystals to rejuvenate the creatures of Discord so they stop shutting off from time to time.
Yes. They've been causing all sorts of problems as of late. Even recently. They nearly ruined my night. But tell us more, Walter Peck. The Underdark is no place for someone such as yourself.
Yeah, no, they didn't let me much past their borders. They don't seem to like me. But, seems that they request a in-person audience to do trade. And specifically, they request, and he unrolls part of the scroll to look further down. Apparently, they want Sir Ghost for the negotiations. They apparently feel more comfortable talking to an Orclet.
Sir Ghost? The philanderer?
Yeah, I don't understand either. Probably because it's a kingdom full of women or something.
His seed is most impure, and his genitals are filled with pox. That surely must be an error.
He just shakes his head. Nope, they specifically requested Sir Ghost. Used to be a lord, but decided to downgrade himself.
Perhaps that heathen is more their speed, and I suppose we should honor the request of these Underdark folks, and, well, I shall retrieve Sir Ghost at once.
Sounds good. I think, Slip the Magician wants to hang out and practice some party tricks, so I'm gonna go do that. You see Emissary Walter Peck hurry off.
Lord Commander looks to one of his squires on his left-hand side. Please, Andreas, fetch my personal protective equipment. I'm going to journey into this man's quarters, and we do not know what type of bodily fluids we may encounter.
And as they fetch your equipment, they suit you, getting you all ready to venture into the depths and the bowels that is Sir Ghost and his brothel. The camera pans again back to Demi the sailor and Sir Ghost the Orclet. And Demi, your room that you had planned before with all this extravagant things, all this preparation, all this time that you put into it. Now there's half-naked women everywhere, and Sir Ghost, wearing what looks like the medieval equivalent of shades, is standing there, bemused.
You can see Demi sitting on one of the chairs there, kicking his feet, casting a light cantrip on one of his shoes on and off. And he looks up and sees all the commotion enter the room. And he looks towards Ghost.
What's up, motherfucker? And Ghost will pull out a bottle of whiskey and just toss it to him. No regard for the fact that he is probably 3 or 4 feet tall, and this is high-speed glass.
Right. I will definitely be able to see that glass coming at me, but I do not know if I have the skills required to. But, you know, I'm not even going to attempt to catch it, because I don't want to embarrass myself just in case if I fail, so I will let the glass, I don't know how good your throw is, hopefully land in the chair beside you. Hopefully not shatter on the ground.
Oh, it's going at you, man. You gotta catch it.
Oh, hey, Sir Ghost! Sir Ghost, why don't you make me a, I don't know, some sort of dexterity check or something to toss this thing?
Athletics?
Let's see. Yes. Make me an athletics check. Oh my god! You're throwing it right at Demi, and you throw it just so well that it lands, and Demi, you don't even mean this, it lands right between your hands.
Yeah, pretty good with my hands. Yeah, light on my feet too. Huh? I'm gonna point to my feet with the light can. And I'm gonna hop off and try to open a whiskey.
The girls laugh as you open up the whiskey, and they seem to be mostly pandering, as they did not actually find your joke funny, but, you know, they're just humoring you. At that point, Lord Commander Bo, you are well equipped with large mittens and a full suit of plate mail. Very, mostly ceremonial plate mail, but you know it's sealed off just in case any sort of diseases come through.
At the chinks of the mail,
you trudge into the room.
At the chinks of the mail, you see something that looks like, you know, Walter White's meth lab Enviro suit, and he comes in and at least takes off the top part of it and looks around at all the half-naked women. What is this going on here? I see spirits, and I see tits.
Well, it's two of the most important things for a well-balanced evening, Lord Commander. I thought you might appreciate the sight.
The tits raise our spirits.
Well, I'm no stranger to a buxom lady, but we have business to do, Sir Ghost.
But, King Tet said we had the evening off.
Your presence has been requested at the Undertaint.
The what? The fucking where now?
The Undertaint. Your presence has been requested.
Oh, shit. What for?
The crystals.
Oh. that mess. All right, ladies, back to the room.
And they all sound very disappointed as they start making their way, heads hung low, back to the brothel room.
I'm sorry to upset your evening, Sir Ghost, and might I have your name? talks to Demi.
We haven't met yet. Hi, I'm Demi. Nice to meet you.
You know Demi. He used to be a scribe, and he used to sound like this, but Demi improved.
Your voice has dropped an octave, Demi. Have those testicles finally dropped?
I was recovering from an injury. You know how it goes.
Being kicked by an ox, that's a nasty ordeal. I'm glad you made it through.
It was a very tribulating time in my life, but I persevered.
Oh, Lord Commander, she's ugly, but she might not be, she's not an ox, I'll tell you that.
Oh yes? Tell me more.
Definitely a cow.
Now you're just being mean. That was a specific gift for you. I know it was meant to be in jest. I wasn't expecting she was going to be that good with her feet.
Look, I'm
Or
not
bad with her feet, I guess.
I don't shame, you know? It was a good evening till the end. Let's put that behind us.
Right, yeah. Lord Commander, I gotta grab my equipment from the room there. You know, hammer and...
crystals? Sorry?
We're going to the Underdark to get the crystals.
Is that, like, challenging?
I believe it's a type of champagne.
Ooh,
Cristal.
really?
Cristal.
You don't happen to need any assistance? Yeah, my evening's been freed up.
Well, if you'd like to tag along, Demi, we'd be glad to have you.
Well, good to go when you are. You said you needed some equipment? Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and bring what you think we might need for a trip to the Undertaint. And just remember to walk behind me. Once battle starts, you'll go right up in front.
Yep. Totally got it. Right here. Gonna tap my head like I got the plan memorized.
Yeah, I'm gonna pat Bo on the shoulder and pass him by to head back to my room quickly to gather my gear. There may be residue.
Lord Commander Bo says to Demi, Ghost, he could be a worthy one. Could join the Knight Commanders, but I fear he'll never refrain from his lecherous ways.
Part of who he is. I mean, you think he's a great guy, right? You think he'd still be a great guy if he wasn't elect? Come on.
We of the King's Guard have certain rituals. And part of that is several children and several nights alone in the woods, with naught but oneself and a bottle of the waters of Jurgend. But alas, we'll discuss that on the road. We have business to do.
And
Yeah, totally.
Go ahead.
No, here.
Yeah, as Ghost, you head back to your chambers. You are able to acquire what weapons and armor that you need, though you think that one of the whores might have used the hilt of your blade for something. You don't want to know what. It's a familiar smell. Anyway, you eventually head out in the direction of the Underdark to meet up with them and commence the trade deals for the crystals to strengthen the creatures of discord. And on your way, as you did not have much of a time, there are some very heavy underbrushes that you have to go through, some heavy forestry and whatnot. So you're heading west, but eventually you arrive to a very dense part of the forest, one that has not been here before. And as you look within the forest, you look to the treetops, you see spider webs hanging down from the branches, You see their skulls littering the floor as you walk over them. And you feel them crunch underneath your boot. And as you all walk in this area, walking towards the Underdark, as you know the way, let's see, I would like you all to make me... Why don't you make me perception checks, each of you? And Bo, why don't you make me a perception check? Oh my goodness.
That's why.
Demi, the sailor, in the distance, you hear the clanging of blades. It sounds like flesh against metal. You hear the screeches, and you hear the very lustrous calls of a warrior in battle, as he seems to be fighting against something very fleshy. You hear chittering going on all around you. What do you do?
Hey, are we supposed to be the only people down here? Or...
You would know that this is not the
I'm
most...
asking them out loud.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Other than the people who like to hang around the taint, probably.
Well, I think there's someone, how far do I think this is? Sorry.
It's maybe, because it's so dense, you're thinking it's maybe like 50 feet up and to the... It's kind of between some of these lovely skull constructions that have been made here.
Yeah, I'm gonna point in that direction. I think there's someone over there. I may be wrong. Sounds like they're fighting. Should probably avoid it. Not our business.
I don't know. I kind of want to fucking hit something, man. We were going to have a good evening, and now I have to go to the taint. I think we should see what's going on.
I agree. Sir Ghost needs a chance to prove his bravery, and not many... It takes a brave soul to wander into the Undertaint, unprepared.
Unprepared? He grabbed his gear before we got here. What do you mean unprepared?
Whoever's ahead of us is unprepared. They're in distress.
I don't know. Sounds like they're doing a pretty good job. You don't hear that?
Let's go watch. If it looks like they might lose, we'll throw our lot in with them.
Shouldn't we throw in our lot with the winner? Either way.
A good point.
Let's go see what's going on anyway.
I agree. He walks over and the skulls crunch under his boots.
As the skulls crunch under your boots, you make your way through this forest thick with webbing. Eventually parting some of the webbing, you see in the distance, you see a man fighting against 8-legged beasts. Eventually you come upon a scene filled with giant spiders. You see in the center of them a man, well, at least the band of his brothers that's very known. He is known as a Bandalorian. You see him fighting in the midst of these giant spiders. He's swinging his axe at one, and it just seems like more and more just keep flooding out of the skulls, out of the webs, and coming closer and closer towards him. He tries to fend them off, cutting their legs off, green ichor spewing from them.
Ooh, that man is in a bad way. I'm really torn about if I should help him or not. Do I recognize these beasts? Do I know anything about them?
Why don't you make me a nature check there, Bo?
Can we all?
Yes, all of you can. You know they're spiders.
Nature.
Ha!
Wow, oh, right. There, Demi. You know that if you start to step into this area, if you make one more movement in, you will know that they will sense you and they might come after you. They also have a web attack that they can restrain you with.
Do I
They're...
know?
No, go ahead.
Are they like territorial? Are they, aggressive usually?
They are fairly territorial. You think if you move out of their territory and leave, they'll go away and stop attacking. But this man is just in the center of them and won't stop, and they just keep coming.
Hey, these guys usually don't attack unless you piss them off. Pretty sure he did this to himself.
He's probably too dumb to know that. And Ghost will look at the bando and, hey, fat boy, get the fuck out of there. They're gonna tear you apart.
And as he turns around to regard you, another spider comes and jabs him into the shoulder, and he screams out in pain. Ah! He says, "Stop distracting me! I'm fighting these spiders!"
Bando, listen to me. Get out of there, but only if you want to.
And he looks around. "You're saying to fight them?"
I'm not telling you to do anything. It's up to you. But a reasonable person would know when the odds aren't in their favor.
"I see you're telling me to fight them!" And he continues to go after them.
So, crystals, right? Where's that at?
Yeah, I'm thinking crystals are looking pretty good right now.
If this fool is going to stay here and be torn to shreds, I won't listen to reason. Nobody's none the wiser.
He's kind of being a dick. He, stormed into their home and started attacking them. I feel kind of bad.
We've given you
I almost want to help the spiders.
We've given you so many chances, Bando. Listen to reason. Come with us. We will help you. We will offer you any advice you want. Your success is our success. Don't die in this way.
As you talk to him, you distract him for another second, and two of the spiders impale either of his shoulders, and he screams out in pain, and he looks to you and points his blade at you. "This is your fault!"
And the Lord Commander looks to the others and say, "He will no doubt haunt me from the grave."
Oh, is he dead? I thought he was injured.
He'll soon be dead enough.
I got an idea. Just real quick. Let me try something. I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Sure. Let's see. What does Charm Person?
Where's my sheet? I can link. Bam.
And he's preparing the materials for the spell. Lord Commander
I see it.
looks over and makes sure not to involve any written material.
Oh, wow.
What is my... Oh god, I don't know my spell save.
It would say on your sheet.
It's 15! Haha,
Oh,
suck
wow.
it!
Got
So, are you trying to charm him?
Yeah, he's a humanoid.
All right, so you successfully charm him. He's still fighting away, but he looks to you, looking for guidance, it seems.
Hey, you should come over here. I need to tell you something.
Yeah, okay. And he slashes away at the spiders, and they kind of continue to come towards him as he kind of backtracks and makes his way towards you. And what do you say as he approaches?
There's something back here I gotta show you. And I'm sort of walking away from their territory.
You walk away from the territory, and he finds you, or he follows you, the giant spider. There you go. They pursue to the edge of their web, and they stare you down, Sir Ghost and Lord Commander. But they do not make any attempts to attack you.
Hey, pretty cool, huh?
I get the feeling that if you would have had to read that spell to me, he wouldn't have listened so well, but it's a good thing magic doesn't work that way.
It's I just have to make some hand motions and say a couple things under my...
Listen, Bandolier, this man here gave you a second chance at life. Not many get this. Don't squander it.
And he's kind of huffed. Okay. I'm Captain Manderp of the Bandos.
Okay. I didn't realize we were doing introductions.
That we are!
Nice to meet you. I'm Demi, your good friend, Dan.
Yeah, we're like best friends now. Can you teach me how to read?
Yeah. No.
Wait, I heard of this guy. You're dating, the, Princess of Arabisaudia, right?
You've heard of me? And yes, I am. She sends me letters occasionally. I send her money. We mostly exchange in letters, and sometimes she sends me panties. It's pretty great.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You done been
Thanks.
played a fool, Mando.
What are you talking about?
Shit. Listen to Ghost. He's a man of the world. You ain't shit, boy.
She might have visited the Kingdom of Discord once or twice, man. Yeah. She's no good for you, man.
What do you mean? She's been this close? But she was so far away.
I got some paintings you can reference if you'd like.
I would like to see these paintings.
Well, if you head in that general direction, speak with Mayor Sanderson, give him a generous campaign contribution from the Bando Kingdom, and I'm sure he'll be happy to show you a few very tasteful paintings.
I will. Thank you. And he waves to you all, but he looks to you, Demi. He looks down at you with what you think is admiration, but you can't tell because it's just black slits that's in his head. Thank you, friend, for getting me out of that mess. You're the greatest friend I could ever have.
Yeah, man. No problem.
He nods, and he pats your head very gently.
Hey, don't you fucking do that again, okay?
Okay. And with that, he's off, skipping through the skulls and heading back towards the Kingdom of Blade.
Dick.
What a fucking weirdo.
Is it fucking petting me? What?
He's a weird dude.
Should have some spiders eating him. I felt bad for them, man. He killed a couple.
Yeah, just gonna go ahead and here you go, little guys, and I'm gonna throw a little bit of the meat trail rations on the spider side of the territory.
That's how these bandos make their living. They put themselves into awkward, dangerous situations, and seeing their ineptitude, we are bound to help them.
I don't know about that, man. Part of me wanted to hit him upside the head with his fucking hammer, but he's kind of pathetic, so...
You know, when that spell ends, he's gonna know. He's gonna be pretty pissed, but...
Nah. He's gotta find us first. He'll probably wander back in here.
We got an hour.
Yeah, if we
Put some distance.
might see him on the way back out.
I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure nothing can possibly go wrong.
Nah.
All right, and I'm guessing you head out from there.
Yeah, Lord Command, you think I could probably pet one of these spiders if I gave it meat?
Yeah, sure. Why don't you give it a try? He draws his sword out.
Yeah, I'm gonna think about it. Did it react to the meat? Has it taken the meat?
Oh, it is taking the meat and is starting to eat.
It's eating
Oh,
meat.
see? He ain't so bad. I'm gonna
Be
try
gentle, they're fragile, you know?
Yeah, I'll try to pet it on its head.
Why don't you make me...
Animal handling?
Yes,
Yes.
an animal handling road.
Let's see if I have anything.
Oh,
See if I have anything to help him here. I don't think I do.
Any advantage for feeding it?
Oh,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, you get advantage. So you rolled 17. So you're able to pet the giant spider on the head, and it looks to you with big red eyes, its mandibles just leaking ooze. So it just flushes onto the skulls that are now on the ground. And looks like a strange puppy.
It's not as bad as the Barkmars by a sight. They're alright, I guess.
They look like the giant wolf spiders that Aki, the brewmaster, likes to take home with him.
I don't think we have one of these in the nice menagerie. We should, let's keep what.
Maybe on the way back?
Yeah, probably not the best to bring it to a meeting with Undertane. They'd like to eat and fuck things like that.
Oh.
Not speaking from experience, just I've been there and I've seen them do things.
Hey, no one accused you, so now you're looking a little suspicious.
Look, alright, I've seen the way that you guys look at me sometimes. I feel like I have to get it out there before anyone assumes something. Let's just go, alright?
Alright, Ghost, just letting you know, I only look at you with admiration. Give him a wink.
Uh-huh.
You feel the sexual tension rise, Bo, as you look between Demi and Go.
Solitude is the only thing you need. Solitude in yourself.
Was that directed at me or him?
Both of you.
Oh.
Do you normally talk like that? I mean...
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
guys.
Crystals.
It's cool. Just... crystals. Yeah.
Crystals. Definitely.
Alright. You venture off. You eventually make it to the Underdark. You have to go down quite a few holes, go a little bit of spelunking, but Ghost, you're no stranger to spelunking. Bo, you have not done it in quite a while. And as you...
Hell yeah.
And as you spelunk these holes, going down deeper and deeper into the Underdark, eventually you see a city open up before you. And you exit through this, it seems like kind of a tree almost leading down the steps. You see a number of drow who are just going along their day-to-day life. And soon a woman approaches you, a female drow. You know that usually female drows are the leaders and the primaries in this society. She gives a nod to each of you. Welcome. I assume you're from the Kingdom of Blades from the looks of all of you.
Indeed we are. Your name might be.
Oh, my name's Susan.
How goes, Susan?
It goes well.
It's dark down here. There's lots of bats.
Well, it is the Underdark. That is why it is so dark. Your puny eyes cannot see the multiple colors that are down here, but that is fine. I do not mind hand-holding and leading you down here.
Yes, I am a gnome without dark vision. It is truly a tragedy. Please take my hand.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, hold his hand. I can see in the dark. I spend a lot of time awake at night.
And she reaches out and takes your hand, Demi. She's slightly bent over as she's walking down the steps with the three. I assume that you're here to see the Ravina.
Ravina, you say? I suppose we are here to see her.
Yes. If you're from the kingdom, then you're the ones that Ravina has requested, as you are to acquire the crystals through trade, yes?
I have brought I have brought Sir Ghost to trade for to bargain for the crystals, yes.
Oh, of course, of course.
I hope Ravina can help us in this matter.
I am not sure what Ravina really sees. As a hold for one moment, is King Tetnak here?
Yeah, why not? Hold on.
Oh,
give me
yes!
a second. Give me a second.
Oh
Alright!
no.
Still keeps getting
I'm
worse
so
all the time.
excited! King Tetnak.
Tell me more.
King Tetnak is a little
Yeah, we had you partying with
inebriated.
Doc the healer.
No, I was
beforehand.
not. I was definitely
No,
not.
that's what was happening. That's exactly what was happening.
I see.
Alright, as you're holding hands with Susan there, Demi, and you're staring at the rear end of Susan, the dark elf, the drow, technically the same thing.
Delphs.
You see King Tetnak stumble down the stairs.
More like
and
Dilfs.
King Tetnak, I would like you to roll. You're gonna have disadvantage on this, but let's see. I want you to roll me something because you are intoxicated. And
Oh,
it's gonna be
Jesus, what do I
hilarious.
gotta do? All right, hold on.
Give me one.
Hey, welcome to the session. Roll not to faceplant.
Roll me.
I don't even know how to roll on the sheet.
Athletics or acrobatics. Okay, so go
You
to your
click on it.
sheet and then you click on it. Yeah.
Click on it, Chris.
Athletics or acrobat? Oh no, it's the reading comprehension. It's the problem.
No, I get that. I get it. Okay.
Demi
Yeah.
saved Chris.
Oh. So you all look around and you see as King Tetnak has actually followed you all the way out here, but you hear him more than see him as he clatters down the stairs. You'll take 1 HP worth of damage there, King Tetnak, as you clatter to the feet of... And she looks down at you with a little bit of disdain. She wrinkles her nose slightly before smiling. Oh, you brought another one.
Hey, that's the fucking king. Easy.
The king! Oh my goodness, the kingdom of blades. Or the king of the kingdom of blades.
That's the motherfucker.
You don't know about me? How can you not know about me? Where am I? Where am I? Ghost, help me.
Oh, you fucking kidding me. And Ghost is gonna grab the king under his armpit. How do you not know where you are, boss?
I've been drinking in the land of Manitou, and it has been a righteous drinking fest, and all the ugly people are there, but they have served me well.
King Tetnak, I regret to inform you, but you found yourself at the saddest place in all the Kingdom of Blades. The Undertaint. The Undertaint.
Excuse me. It's the Underdark. Thank you.
Same difference.
Very well, very well. I don't know how I got here, but we will survive.
Poor planning and bad luck, it sounds like. But yes, indeed. We're here to speak with Ravina about the crystals that will no doubt save our kingdom and ward off the discord.
The crystals are to make sure that the creatures of Discord continue to function properly as they have been shutting down fairly often.
Indeed. That.
And also admire some of the scenery, like Sir Ghost says, rather plainly looking at Susan.
The Dilf.
Why don't you make me some sort of check there?
Persuasion?
Yes.
Whoa.
Yeah, she looks disgusted.
As most women do.
She says, "Oh, come along, I will lead you to Ravina."
Lord Commander Bo reaches down. He has something attached to his belt. Throws some lotion over to Sir Ghost. For later, when you're lonely.
Oh, thanks. I've had some very bad skin rashes. This will help clear that right up.
Your psoriasis will be restored when the winter months pass. I am almost positive of it.
The fuck is psoriasis?
You will have to ask Lord Commander Ghost, but it's when your skin chafes and becomes itchy.
Yes.
So I have heard.
It's a malady of the epidermis brought on by mostly sin and foul weather, which are unfortunately in no shortage here in the Kingdom of Blades.
Oh shit, that would explain a lot of my problems.
As you travel... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Demi.
Hey, listen, Susan, I know it may look bad, but the people of the Kingdom of the Blades usually aren't like this. They're having an off day. I respect everyone of the Underdark, and I'm sure they do too. Just take some time. Maybe get to know us a little bit better, okay?
Why don't you make me a persuasion check there, Demi the sailor?
Persuasion.
Oh, she gives you a very forced smile and just says, sure.
King Tetnak, his head swivels quickly as he did not realize Demi was there. Oh, Demi! I haven't spoken to you in quite a while, friend.
What? We were talking the other day.
I don't recall. I'm sorry. In my aged years, I believe they call it damage of the brain.
It was my birthday. You gave a speech.
I gave a speech? I do not recall such a speech, Demi.
You gave me this dagger. Look. I pull it out.
And
Yeah,
yes,
he did give him a speech and a dagger.
indeed, you see it's the dagger that's emblazoned with the Kingdom of Blades sigil on it.
Yeah, to
I'm
actually
sorry,
make
Demi.
him a cake even.
I'm sorry, Demi. Sometimes I have to give the speeches in my form letter style if they're not so important. How would you like me to rectify this issue?
You know what? It's cool. I don't even care, you know? I just thought, I didn't see many gnomes in the kingdom, so I was like, oh man, me and Tet, pretty cool, but it's fine, yeah. I like what you got. We should meet with the crystals and all that, right? Alright.
Oh, I don't know anything about the crystals, but Demi, I do appreciate your candor in this time of great strife.
Yeah, totally, candor. Whatever.
And as you're all candoring out to the city of the Underdark, you eventually get on a boat and Susan helps guide you through the waterways that is throughout the city. Eventually arriving to I call her Sue for short, but none of you can call her Sue because she hates you all. But you eventually arrive to a fairly large structure, and standing outside it is a fairly beautiful drow. It stands there. She twirls her white hair and looks at the four of you as you approach.
Oh, I see that this is the four that I called for.
Holy shit, is that what she sounds like?
Her voice is so high.
Oh my god.
It sounds like a fake high voice to me.
It sounds totally fake. Just like her tits.
Why don't you all make me an insight check as you stare at her? But she looks to Sir Ghost.
Oh, I'm glad you made it.
Any kind of advantage for this? I find it weird that I was called to this meeting.
No.
Insight? Perception.
Yeah, inside.
No. Insight.
Yeah, insight. Cheater.
I'm a cheater. Wouldn't be a very good cheat. Oh, I'll take that instead.
So, Bo, you notice as you look at this woman,
Totally
as
plastic.
you look from her head to her toe, that this is no woman. Those are not real breasts. Those are not a real ass. That's not real hair. It's a man in a wig.
Demi, Ghost, King Tetnak, I have sad news for you.
Huh?
Look, down yonder, down below the belt.
You see a bulge that has started to increase as he
Oh,
stares into
shit.
a
You
ghost.
see yonder manly bulge. This is no bae. This is a bro.
And as you stare, Riviana frowns and she rips off the wig, revealing more white hair. And you see it is actually... Oh, no, he's so small. But it's okay, because it's Roberta, Overseer of the Underdark. You remember that he was actually part of the kingdom quite a long time ago.
Yeah.
What's his name? Wait, what is it?
Roberta.
Oh, God. Ah, Roberta! I have brought you your best friend, Sir Ghost. Sir Ghost,
I mean, no good.
please deal with this.
Roberta, so this was the offering you sought? This man? This man and his loins? This man and his sweat and his tear and his blood that he has given freely to the Kingdom of Blades, and now you will take it by force? Not on my watch! Not on my watch, sir!
And Roberta, he looks very angry and holds up a hand. Wait! If you do not do what I ask, you're not gonna get the crystals.
I don't even know what these crystals are for. But you will not have this man's derriere.
I've just woken up from a blackout. You will have to explain all this to me later.
And Susan, she pinches her brow and shakes her head. I'm very sorry about Roberta. I thought this was a deal that was made. It said something about Sir Ghost liking men dressed as women. I don't understand. Anyway, there's another way that you can pay us back for getting these crystals that are very important and life-saving to your kingdom.
And that would be... What was the pause? That was just weird. Why would you...
I was actually hoping you'd inquire. Thank you, Demi. So what we need, at least, is we need some rare earth relics in exchange.
Oh my goodness, I do not believe we can give you such things as our Rare Earth Relic librarian Chris has left us for such a long time because he could not read.
Oh no, we know where some rare earth relics are. They are just to the north of here, half a day.
Hey, if it doesn't involve my ass, I'm willing to listen.
That is the rarest of all Earth relics.
And Roberta becomes, no, Sir Ghost, I want you to have my ass.
Hey now.
I'm gonna have to pass on that.
Yes,
Damn it, spoiled again.
And
I don't know, Sir Ghost. Big John and Little John were once a thing.
Lord Commander,
Should it not be once again?
do you still have the lotion?
Well, see, that was a whole accord between friends. I wasn't aware it was going to be a prelude to some other sick, demented, undertaint fantasies. No disrespect, but not into that kind of action.
Don't worry. We will discipline Roberta very, very strictly, as men kind of suck down here.
I do have some wonder. I am very curious about these dark halls and Roberta's skin tone. I do not believe he likes such things.
And he looks at you and frowns. What are you talking about, Whitey? Get away, human.
That is not what I meant, but be gone with you. You owe me 25 gold crowns.
Ah! I forgot! He scurries off. Runs very much off screen.
Don't usually people talk to kings? I mean, isn't it like off of his head or something? I don't know.
I am the worst king of all.
They're a bit familiar. But anyway, this rare ass... damn it. Rare earth relics. Where the fuck are these things at, Sue?
Oh, it's Susan. They are to the north. I can give you a map in order to guide you if you'd like.
Sue, why don't you come with us?
Why don't you make me a persuasion check with a disadvantage? Because you failed last time. And also, these guys are dicks.
You don't say.
Rolling like shit tonight.
Yeah, she again scrunches up her nose. You know, I have some laundry to do and some cooking, and also I have to fight a werebear. I have a lot on my plate. I apologize. Maybe next time I can come with you.
The map then. At least the
Yes,
map.
The map. I will give you the map. And she pulls out the map and she looks between all of you, looks to King Tetnak and shakes her head, looks to Lord Commander Bo and shakes her head, and looks to Demi, the sailor, and hands it to you. Yeah, she'll give it to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
And once the rare earth relics are returned, we will give you the crystals in order to protect your king.
I must ask from my blackout state what these crystals will do for the kingdom.
Oh, well, you do not know. I assume that the rest of your compatriots can explain. She looks very pointedly to all three of you who have heard the explanation before. To see if you're listening.
Basically, boss, how it works is the creatures of Discord are all kinds of fucked up, and the crystals are going to help us make sure they stay functioning properly.
We just gotta charge them up when we get them, you know? You and a bunch
Yeah.
of bros gotta charge your crystals.
Some electrical cords and, plug it all in
Right, that USB.
like a
Wonderful.
magical charger.
That USB.
As long as I
boils
do
back
not
to
have
the
to do
ground.
too much work on this, I approve it.
No, just make Lord Commander and the hand do all of it. It's fine.
That sounds wonderful. That sounds very wonderful.
Sound like it's the hands job then.
Yes, I agree.
She is such a usurper. I do not trust her.
Right. Well, thank you, Sue. Goodbye. Bye. Bye.
Susan!
Sorry,
You
I didn't
all...
hear that, Sue.
Susan!
Bye, Sue.
See ya, Sue. Hey, good playing with you, Sue.
And she frowns as the three of you make your way off with a very drunken King Tetnak.
What a bitch.
And
I know.
as you're all making... Oh, go ahead, because as you're making your way, you can make idle talk. It's...
I don't think she likes short guys. I got a feeling.
Her hands were really sweaty. I didn't want to say anything, but...
I mean, that wasn't the only thing that was sweaty.
Is that just like a dark elf thing, or...
I did look at her, the front of her throat, and I did see a spacious Adam's apple.
No, I think that one was, I think that one might have been a female. Strong for sure, but,
Clammy, sweaty hand.
it's cold down here, man. I don't know.
As you found that her hands were sweaty, you felt like your arms were heavy, like mom's spaghetti.
I was really nervous, but I guess on the surface I was calm and ready. I don't know what I'm going... Let's go.
You got some vomit on your sweater already?
Ooh, that's from last night.
And as you make your way north, unfortunately you have to trek your way through a swamp. And so you head through a very, very dense swamp there. You eventually come upon a house. You see there's a light on inside.
I see nothing but blackness.
There you go.
It is revealed.
As you come upon this swamp, why don't you make... actually, I do want you to make me some sort of... Why don't you make me a knowledge nature check?
Oh, okay.
Anybody, as you enter the swamp, and you feel that the liquid is all the way up to your knees. As you... Demi, it's to your waist.
No. Hey, Ghost, dude. Can you do me a solid? Can you carry me? Just
Alright,
kinda-
come here, you fuck, and then just grab him up by the shoulders.
And as you hold onto your shoulders and you see this house, you see there seems to be movement within. And Demi, you know this is actually a fairly dangerous area of the Kingdom of Blood, as this area does belong to some ogres.
You know, we should probably drop by. I think there's someone who lives in that cabin over there, and they're really personable, from what I hear.
Well, Demi, how about you go talk to them?
Yeah, I would, but there's still a lot of swamp I have to go through, so...
Well, you are the youngest of us all. You are the most willing and...
Well, hold up. Ghost, how old are you?
Huh?
Yeah, how old are you?
He starts counting on his fingers. 26.
26. How am I the youngest? I'm 44.
It's his orc years.
Yeah, it counts for 7 like dogs.
What about him? The lizard guy, huh? No offense.
Oh, I have known Lord Commander Bo for such a time. He is fatigued. He cannot go forth.
You look at him. So weak. So weak. I'm so weak.
I do
see
believe
both.
his hatchlings were up all night last night. Demi, please go forth and speak to these miscreants.
Look, I'll come with you. It'll be fine. Alright?
I'll be right behind
They
you.
won't mess with us.
Demi. Right behind you. Right behind you.
Yeah, I could have had a spell for this, I was in college, they had a spell called knock, but I never learned it.
I got some spells.
Yes, you could just knock with your hand.
Ooh, good idea. I'm gonna cast Mage Hand.
Very nice.
Sure. You cast Mage Hand and you see a gloved hand that's very almost translucent start to float in the air and makes wriggling motions with its fingers as it starts to approach the door.
I'm gonna...
You see the shadow inside start to move, and eventually you see the door just bust open, and you see an ogre bust out with a small companion, and he says, "What are you doing in my swamp?" Roll for initiative.
Oh, shit. Oh my god.
No. Oh,
What's
no.
that fucking art?
It's throwing me off, man.
Not,
You gotta get some onions.
not like this. Not like this.
So Demi is still on my back.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna tag team this fucking guy.
Let me see. I gotta add him to the initiative tracker.
If we combine our initiatives, dude.
We combine our powers, no one can stop us.
It's like Voltron.
I'm retarded, you're weak, it's just perfect.
It's like Voltron.
Just stab from behind
Here,
my back.
everybody jump on top of me. Let's form a super creature.
Oh, I gotta roll initiative first. You see, it looks kind of like a donkey.
That is the most regal looking donkey I've ever
He's
seen.
very regal.
He has a
illustrious
very interesting
motherfucker.
beard.
I can't kill that. There's no way I can kill. Look at that beautiful
It
motherfucker.
does appear that there is discord in Discord. I shall be leaving it up to someone else to depend on and talk to this people's.
Oh my god.
Teleport.
Alright. So Demi, you see a green ogre in front of you who seems to be wearing a tunic and brown pants. What do you do?
Okay. Ghost? It's all on you, buddy. You got this. I passed my turn.
Oh, you didn't roll for initiative.
Yeah, I did.
No,
wait, what?
he's...
You
Yep.
shit. You see King Tetnak, he falls into the water and passes out underneath,
Next-
and you see
How dare
bubbles
you?
Next,
start to
How
come
dare
up.
you?
next session, we usurp him.
You see the bubbles come up.
Where is my initiative button?
Oh my god.
I shall click it.
Okay, well, let me just find you first.
It's on your.
Jesus.
Fucking derailed. Derailed the
King
map.
Tetnak,
I have rolled
you
my
have the
initiative.
Oh shit. So
I
King
am
Tetnak,
How
you're
does he have
actually
such good?
first.
Oh goodness.
You're so fast.
Any idea?
What are you gonna do?
I will have to look at my character sheet for a moment.
That's fine.
I will catch magic
Game on. Go
missile
play.
if I have it.
I don't think you do.
This is
Oh, do you? I don't
ridiculous.
Sweet.
How
This
would
is
I not have
bullshit.
magic missile as
Are
a
you a
4th level wizard?
Oh, you're a fourth
I think
level
this
wizard.
is
Oh,
ridiculous.
you do. You gotta click it. You can click magic.
Where
missile.
is it? Where is it?
It's under.
It's on your
if you scroll
sheet.
down. Okay, let me click it for you.
God damn
I
it!
see
Yeah.
nothing.
God damn it, Ted! God damn it!
So who do you fire the magic missile at? Do you fire the darkness? There's
I
lots of darkness.
fire at this fat man with the green skin.
You'd be
You
fired.
mean the ogre?
Yes.
You would never even make
Oh.
player rank.
Let's see. How much health does he have? Ooh. All right. So describe how the magic missiles go into this large green creature.
The magic misses well up in my loins, and it is too strong as I release the fury upon this ogre, and it slams into his chest and upper neck area.
You see, it barely does anything. He just grunts.
I wish that was the case.
As it barely does anything, Demi, you pass your turn on to Sir Ghost. And Sir Ghost, you have a little backpack buddy by the name of Demi. What do you do?
Shit, we really gotta fight this guy.
If
Alright.
you want. He's angry. You're in his swamp.
I might try to just talk him down as badly as this is gonna go. Like, yeah, Sir Ghost has his maul ready, but he's like, look, boss, we're not trying to start shit. We're just passing through. If you let us go by, we'll find a different way back.
How about you make me persuasion check with disadvantage?
Oh,
He
shit.
seems angry.
Yeah, it's,
He just seems very enraged. He says, "Rah!"
Hey, tell him you're half ogre.
I'm not, though.
Just fucking lie.
I'm not good at lying.
And as you two are lying in the swamp. Lord Commander Bo, what do you...
Lord Commander Bo pulls himself up onto the dock, looks at the ogre and his goat, and says, "You and your goat, it's such a beautiful goat, a majestic goat.
He's not a goat, he's a donkey.
Go home and fuck your donkey." And he says it, and he uses command.
Oh my god.
That's a
It's
wisdom
one
save,
word.
right? Or will
Oh,
save,
shit.
right?
All right, what's the one word?
Bestiality.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Fuck him! Fuck him! Do
Fuck
it!
'em.
Fuck him!
Fuck
Fuck
'em.
him!
Where is my?
You don't have to roll anything, I do.
Yeah, you have to beat the DC, whatever his spell DC is.
Fuck him.
Fuck him.
Oh wait, I can cast command at level 2.
Ooh.
Beefs it up a little bit, I think.
That's a two.
I'll cast at level 2.
Oh, so you're affecting both of them?
Oh man! Bam! So let's see. Second level. Let's
It's just
see.
a wisdom saving
Wisdom
throw versus probably my
What's your DC?
14.
Oh shit.
Wizards.
Oh shit.
And
They both get one, so we get to see if it's consensual.
Oh,
Oh no.
you see, as it is their turn, you see Donkey turn to Shrek, and he says, Shrek! And he says, Donkey! And he says, Shrek! And this is the first time that you've seen a giant green dick come out.
Oh, what?
Alright, Lord Commander Bo says, let us leave this place. These are the habits of those who inhabit the Undertaint. Those who are not worthy of the Kingdom of Blades. Let us be gone from here and be gone from this filth.
Those weren't the two I thought would be there. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wrong hut. My bad, guy.
Let's just go.
You just hear, Donkey, as
Let's just go.
you're walking away.
This is the reason we do not look at anime on the Discord. It always leads to this.
What are you on about?
What? Alright.
Don't question him. He's just a boomer.
Oh,
Okay.
I understand. My bad.
Give me one moment. I'm trying to stop this music. but
Didn't want to
it's not-
die. Yeah, it doesn't stop till he's finished.
Got my magic.
He's still going, guys.
Oh no!
I can't stop him.
It's gonna be
No!
30 seconds left, dude. Got that
Oh
stamina.
Jesus!
I have to refresh just to stop this.
Ogres are
Some
like
ogres'
onions.
Constitution?
Hi. You just hear the slapping of Donkey.
Slapping of ass. Oh
Uh,
god!
Ah! Ah!
Instant demonetization.
Oh god, that was
Al,
awful.
I think that's against my something on my character sheet.
That's probably
Yeah.
against TOS.
That's against my tenets of devotion.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh, not
you're
really.
fucking falling now, man.
Honesty, courage, compassion, honor, duty. No.
That's questionable honor, making two things fuck each other.
They loved each other though.
So as you're traveling through and heading towards the rare earth relic, you all can have some chatter amongst yourselves.
Hey,
As
hey,
you,
y'all see that? You see that? That's the power of the Holy One right there.
Yeah, holes. Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, worship the Lord, join the Knights Commandant, and you can make an ogre fucking donkey with one word. What's up?
Pretty sure it was like 2 words.
Fuck.
No, it was
fuck
it
'em.
was combined. It was combined. It
Oh.
was slang, but it works.
It was. It was.
Loopholes, yeah. Magic's
so-
really flimsy.
It's a lesser known trick, I guess. I don't know a whole lot about magic, but apparently slang is a advanced level technique you can use in spoken verse, and yeah, you can make two things fuck each other, I guess.
You know, I mean, they were going to do it anyway. What's a donkey and an ogre doing living alone in the swamp?
If only my wizardry was as strong as I had pretended.
I didn't realize you were a wizard, King. Yeah.
Yes, I try to keep my wizardry intact so that I do not have any more scions that can take over the kingdom of blades, but alas, I have failed.
Tragic.
Kingdom.
As King Tetnak is discussing the kingdom and his inability to keep his dick in his pants to sire scions and become a true wizard, and that's why he's one level lower than everybody else. You all continue to venture within towards the rare earth relic. Eventually you come upon these large, beauteous statues. You see the stairs leading up to a platform that you assume is very obviously a platform to produce said rare earth relics, because of course in the plot that's where it always comes from. And as you approach, in the distance, you hear like "Wee, wee,
Hmm.
wee."
What is this sound?
That-
Something unholy.
That is something familiar to me.
It's
I do not know this
From
sound. Tell
Tom.
me about this sound.
That is,
My roommate used to make that sound.
there's a
Please
danger
go forth and deal with this sound. I will remain here and watch from a distance and complain. Please hurry.
It's a dangerous foe, if I remember correctly. It bursts the eardrums.
Where is my warrior? The awakened bear, Simothy. He hates such sounds.
Timothy has not been seen in this kingdom for some time, my lord.
It's been a month.
Well, you will have to take up arms and defeat this creature.
Alright, let's go find the damn thing and
Let's
start looking around for it.
remove her from the kingdom.
Do not take the puns from the hand of the king. She will be quite upset.
I've got an idea. I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion.
Mm-hmm.
Why are you still on my back?
Hey, look, dude, you ever told me to get off? So,
You realize that though both Donkey and the ogre got off, Demi never did.
I'll get off. God, I got a foot problem and a knee problem. I figured,
Yeah,
I
you used to
don't?
be an adventurer.
not you, I do.
No, I'm asking. You don't think I do? I complain about this thing every fucking day.
Yeah, but you're not me, so I can't relate.
And as you're arguing in the middle of things, you hear the sound increase. And you see the bad trees as they come into view.
Oh my.
Where's my grid squares?
You want some grids? I'll use some grids, motherfucker.
My character sheet
Grids.
is
We're so big.
diabolical and refuses to show me my spells. Oh, there they are. Never mind.
It sucks to suck.
How dare you?
See the bench.
I'm all out here on the right flank.
That's why you're the Lord Commander.
Bring it on, son. I'm level 5, bitches.
How dare you be level 5? I am only level 4.
So
It's
that's
because
the side.
King Tetnak was too busy drinking and partying to level
You've
up.
spent too much time on the throne, boss. You need to get out more.
That's the side.
Or maybe you get out less, as it is.
So the game with my son,
Oh, I got it.
he whipped out
Oh,
his
your shit.
scanner spontaneousme. He goes, "Zzz," he goes, I see you're at 20 and I'm at 32. You're hurt and I'm not. he said that to me. I was like, listen, you can't.
Metagaming!
I go, you can't.
He must.
You can't refer it as that. Just say you're injured. He's like, okay.
The metagaming.
But I say he
not-
whipped that out on his own. I say good. It's kind of tricky though.
Oh my god.
All right, okay, let's continue.
Roll
Rock
for
on.
initiative.
Shit, I didn't
Oh.
click on it.
Demi, rocking in it.
Oh, yeah.
So fast.
I wish I had a macro for this game, but
This is only D&D. There are no macros.
someone
This is the Undertaint,
is
son.
very lazy,
This is the Undertaint.
and now I must find it in my sheet.
You know, Matt, Hand of the King, is doing all the work right now and pulling a lot of effort. She's about to become Emperor Matt Patine because King Tetnak is a lazy bitch.
I very much doubt this. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Oh,
Oh my
as
god.
usual, I am succeeded and bested everyone.
Except Demi. Demi's always on top. Demi! Demi the sailor. 'Cause you're sitting on top of, oh wait, no, you were on top of Ghost, but now you're not. You're
Hey, now.
standing beside him. You're rock star. What do you do is you see the bed trees as they float around.
I had a plan, but I'm gonna cast.
You're gonna cast what?
Tiny hut.
Okay, what does that do?
Make a little hut.
Oh,
Right around me.
okay. And also Sir Ghost.
Yeah, he's a part of it.
All right, you have a tiny hut. And I don't know if it really... Oh, let's see.
No spells can hit us. Yeah.
Hey, that's pretty good. Yeah, you make a tiny hut around you and Ghost and Lord Commander Bo and King Tetnak. You see a tiny hut form around Demi, the sailor, and Sir Ghost the Orclet. King Tetnak, it is your turn.
I see that Demi has decided to take a nap. I will cast Sleep. I will start my games at 10 p.m. Mountain and force those against me to fall into a slumber.
Oh!
Oh shit.
Wait, who before you? Them?
No, I am casting Sleep against my enemies.
Oh, okay,
Wait,
good.
where are you centering that?
Which
man?
is all of us.
Yeah, we're fucked.
Yeah, are you saying it everybody?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, right here.
Well,
There are. Yeah, right about there.
But you always sleep up to this.
No, isn't it like hit
It's
dice?
the lowest
Based
health.
on hit dice?
Yeah, lowest health thing falls asleep.
You have to make a roll. What was your roll? 13?
Yep.
Oh, everyone's good. I got fucking 16.
Let's see, and hit points of the creature. What are the hit points? Let's see.
Is anybody
Oh,
under 13?
Oh, shouldn't be. Just him.
I don't think they are either.
How dare they? They're Pacific Coast time.
Yeah, they just shrug off the sleep. They're like, ah, as you try to make them fall asleep. You know what? I'll say you get one.
Gee, thanks,
It's
boss.
very sleepy.
Oh yeah. Oh sure. No kidding.
There you go. You got one. Good for you. And it's taking a snooze. And as it takes a snooze, Lord Commander Bo, what do you do?
I think I'm just going to... Alright. I will move.
Yes.
Yeah.
Move. Yeah.
And I will attack twice.
All right, you shift up and you attack twice, stabbing at the bench.
My
Oh,
battle axe.
Ooh, your first one, it hits. Doing 14 slashing damage, and how much HP do they? A lot. You slash at it, and it kind of cuts in its... Wait, oh, let's see. Does it have anything? Ah, okay. Each.
Oh.
All right. Oh, you're doing slashing. Do you have a magical weapon?
I can. I don't. I
Oh.
didn't say it though.
It's true. It does not take as much damage as you think it should.
7. Probably. It has resistance. It would take half.
Yes. Yes.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do,
Do it.
I think I'm gonna do Divine Smite on this one as well, so... Yeah, probably
Ooh.
hit.
Let's see. Oh, as you strike into it, it grabs your blade and it deflects it and pushes it away as it almost gets into its slightly translucent skin, but it does not hit.
No, you...
And as you see the strike deflected, Sir Ghost, you are now in a tiny hut. What do you do?
I
It's
look
see-through,
around.
but on the outside it's all black.
I look around and oh, this is nice, but then I start hearing the rees, and I'm gonna get fucking mad. So I don't like that. So I rage and frenzy.
You got a nice house there.
So I'm fucking mad, and I'm gonna run straight through the side of this house.
So Ghost is mad fucking. He busts his way through the blackness of this house.
And, alright.
You're still technically in the house, though.
I gotta get out of there, hold on.
No, you're still in the house. You said it's 10 feet, right?
So is this thing in the fucking house with us?
Yes!
Wait, this is in the house with us?
It's in your house! It's a 10... Oh wait, it's a 10-foot radius. Yep, it's in your house. You got a banshee in your house.
Oh, I gotta get it out of there.
You think its name is Spicy Taco?
Oh no. I don't like this.
So
I'm
neurotic.
just gonna try to beat the shit out of this thing. So,
Alright, beat it.
so rage, I'm just looking at everything. Make sure I got everything squared away.
You hear in your ear, Shamonga! And then you want to beat it.
Oh no. I'm just getting more fucking mad. First, I'm gonna do a reckless attack. First attack.
Do it.
Because I'm so pissed off. I get advantage with rage damage.
Alright, you try to take advantage of the banshee. You,
Son of a bitch.
You let it slips through. Or does it take the lower one?
It takes the higher.
Oh good, because it slips through its fingers as it tries to grasp your blade between its hands, and you feel it connect with flesh. Is it a magical weapon?
No.
Oh no. It does not do that much damage.
Mad that I didn't do as much damage as I wanted to. I will attack again. I get, since I'm in a frenzy, I get to make... so I'm gonna attack again and then I'll get a third one from being in frenzy. I just get to get
Do it.
pissed off and swing. So this is my second regular one and then the next one will be a bonus. Shit, I'm still mad. Where is it? This was not with advantage, but I hit. So fuck it.
You do hit. So you do an extra 2 rage?
Mm-hmm.
Still
14.
not magical. Oh, that's wrong.
Alright, last one.
Do it.
Ooh, you definitely hit. Describe how you crunch into his shoulder.
So I run out of the tiny hut. I guess I run to the other side of the tiny hut. It's 10 feet centered on Demi. And I just start beating the shit out of it, just swinging left and right. With the maul, just hitting it back and forth, trying to smash it against the ground. Stupid motherfucker, quit screaming!
And it's the banshee's turn. Oh no. Let's see. Ooh. Oh no, I don't know. As it reaches out to you, the one in front of you, Sir Go, and let's see. It attempts to do a touch attack towards you.
Bad touch.
Oh no.
But
Get out!
as it tries to touch you, you're able to deflect it with your mace, pushing it away. The other one, the tiny hut is in the way. It does not know, not see, so it's gonna fly probably over the tiny hut. And oh, hello, King Tetnak.
It doth not engage with
The one that has been injured by Lord Commander Bo also reaches out to...
to give you the bad touch.
What's your armor class, Lord Bow?
It fails miserably.
It tries to touch you. It tries to gently caress your hand to hold it. Pull it away just in time. The other one tries as well to hold your other
That's a
hand.
hit there.
Oh, it succeeds and it grips your hand. Grips your hand tightly. And as it does, ooh. Let's see how much damage it does. Ooh, you take 12 necrotic
I
damage.
feel like this is fake damage you're just making up on the spot.
It's
It's
not.
fake.
I have a whole Google search about burn trees as it goes. Really? You know, it's your hand. You feel your chastity belt slowly loosening. The other one comes over to you, attempting to make you a non-wizard, King Tetnak.
Oh!
And attempts to touch you as well.
No!
Oh, I think it touches you.
I doth not like this.
Grabs
wizard
both the sides
powers.
of your
Touches
face.
you in the private place.
It's gonna give you a kiss for 16
Ooh.
damage.
This is a frail king. A
Mm.
frail king. I'm old Greg.
You,
We're fighting a bunch of
As
old
it-
Gregs.
as it kisses your face, you feel the taste of Bailey's hit your tongue.
So weak. So weak.
I'm so weak.
No, please don't kill him.
The
No,
Dementors
please.
come after you. And as the benches go, it moves on to Demi's turn as he hides in his little fucking... What do you do?
It's a ghost, making a mess, getting blood everywhere. So I'm going to cast Unseen Servant.
You and your spells.
Oh, you got an invisible servant.
Yeah, and then I'm
Yay!
going to use my bonus action to
Yeah.
command him to start cleaning up my tiny...
Alright, he starts tidying. You see him go tidy, and he starts sweeping the area and mopping the blood as Sir Ghost just goes ham on this banshee.
I'll use my movement to get into a nice, comfortable spot. Just, taking the vibe.
I see you're vibing in the corner. Just you're vibing in the corner. King Tetnak, you've got a banshee sucking on your face.
Oh, King Tetnat must ask if he may 5-foot step, such as 3.5, or is this not allowed in this edition of
You
the
may
Dungeons
make
and
thou
Dragons?
5-foot step without incurring the wrath of an opportunity attack.
Lovely. I will 5-foot step and then release my magic missile.
You thrust forwards, thrust your hips, firing your magic missile out at the banshee. Oh
I
my
have-
god, it's so
I have
bad.
released it. It
How
is
many
small
fucking-
and withered.
How many fucking magic missiles you got? I think like 2 at least. Roll another one.
Depends on what level he's casting him at.
Yeah, what level are you casting at?
As high as I can, obviously.
Oh, so 2. I think. Roll another one. Oh, 5. It staggers back slightly as you fire into it.
Help me!
As you beg for help, Lord Commander Bo, you have 2 banshees on you.
Alright. I'm going to use magic weapon on my axe. So now it is a magical weapon.
And your axe. Yes, it's
Yep.
magical.
And then, where's the one? The one that I hit before is this one?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to use one to hit that one and the other one to hit that one. And
Do
here we
it.
go.
You hit the first one. able to cleave into translucent skin. You see this one recoils in fear as you slash at it. You see blackened ichor dripping from its wounds as you slash at it.
Hit that one hard.
Did
I'll hit that one again then.
do it. You attempt to, but it deflects with its hands, pushing your blade away. You are unable to dig deep into it. There we go. And followed by Sir Ghost, you face down a banshee.
Oh boy. Reckless attack again. They get advantage on me, by the way, when they attack.
Oh,
me
they
back
do.
on them. They
Good.
do.
Good.
Good. We're gonna do our try-attack approach again.
Oh, you get it. You see, again, it cuts into its translucent flesh. It seems to be fairly injured at this point. It's not quite down, but you see it's bleeding blackened ichor onto the ground, spilling out, and you can hear it going, "Ree!"
The rest of these are not with advantage.
Oh no. Unfortunately, as it's flailing around, you swing and you feel your mace clang into the ground. Again, you swing and you feel it connect, but it connects with, it seems to be more of a bony part of the banshee. Seems to not be injured at all, and a very crooked smile comes across its face.
Oh, you stupid son of a bitch!
And as that happens, again, it is their turn. And let's see. They will again attempt to touch you inappropriately. And the banshee against Ghost reaches out to try and touch you. But I don't think...
Roll a second time.
Oh, I think...
A touch too much. A touch too much.
Nope!
It grabs the sides of your face, attempting to give you a big ol' kiss. You're able to push it away. It goes, ugh, backs up. And as you see the banshee with the high ground, as it's leaning up a bow, it attempts to make a strike. But does it hit?
Just touch.
It misses to touch you. The other one attempts
Another
to touch you as
missed touch.
well. Oh, they keep missing the touch. And the banshee after King Tetnak, as they're attempting to make you unchaste, Lord Bo.
Yes, I am
Missing.
easily touched.
He is going to try to touch you.
Oh,
Oh god, he touches you.
Oh.
That's a finger.
I
You
am
got a
I am
finger.
very touched.
You got rectal examined.
For 10
I do
necrotic
believe I
damage.
have one hit point
Oh no!
left. But this is D&D, so I am full powered.
You are. Oh, that was... Oh, well, that's fine. So as you're at 1 hit point, you're still good to go. As you feel that it continues to caress your face and you feel your wizarding powers might start to drain soon.
I feel great.
Demi, the sailor, as you watch your servants clean your domicile that you've constructed, you hear the fighting going on outside. You hear King Tetnak. He seems to be suffering. What do you do?
Hey, Ghost, I know you're busy, but like, I think Ted's gonna die. Is there anything you want to tell him before that happens, or I can pass it along for you, bro?
All you hear is the silence
Oh,
as you think
shit.
he's probably peeing on the banshee or something.
Ooh,
What's that?
yeah, look, man, Ted's like not doing too hot, so like, you want me to tell him to do better or something? You should let me know, and I'll message.
Yeah, tell him to do better, I guess. I don't
got you,
fucking
I
know,
got you.
man.
Alright, give me a sec. It's gonna take a lot of magic. I'm gonna cast Sending. A creature with which you are familiar. Yes, it's a target. I send a short message of 25 words or less to the creature. Hey, Tet, I maybe like try a little harder. Ghost, it gives you his luck. Signed Demi. And that is the message I will be sending Tet.
He held the piece of copper wire in his hand.
So he hears that in his head, he recognizes it's me, and he can answer immediately if he wants.
Thank you, Demi. I will try against the Re. It is an unnatural foe.
And as you feel the need to get good scrub, it is your turn.
I will burn him with my burning hands.
You pretend to be Trogdor and you attempt to burn him with your hands. Do it. Oh my god. That's... Wait, is it only to attack? Let's see.
He has to make a dex save, I
It is
think.
Oh,
a
thank
touch
you.
attack.
Touch attack.
Try to touch.
What's his dex?
Dex
Bad
versus
touch.
the DC.
Sorry.
Jesus.
The sneezing spell.
Oh, unfortunately, the banshee dodges out of the way. Why is it 3d6? You need to roll like a d20 or something. That's damn.
No, it goes
That
against
is
his
just
DC.
damage.
Oh, what's your DC?
My DC?
I think it's...
Your spell
Uh,
DC.
You're gonna have to tell me.
It will say on the spells page.
Dispels.
What? Do you not even play D&D?
God damn it, Tet.
No,
Play D&D.
I tell you, I have no idea.
Top of the spells page.
You're
Spell
14,
save
you
DC.
hit! Yay!
It's probably going to be like 14,
And-
15, something like that.
14.
Tet, as you unleash this cone of fire onto the banshee, you see it scream, shrivel up, as it starts to back away from you, as it seems to be so weak. So weak! Commander Bo, you see that one has the high ground. What do you do? The one you've injured is the high ground. What do you do, Anakin?
The one that I've injured, I'm going to attack. So I'm going to swing my battle axe at him. Ooh, yes. And I have imbued with magic, should take full damage of that.
Perfect.
And I get +1 to damage and +1 to attack, so 26 and 10.
Nice.
Still alive?
Yes, still alive. Barely.
Alright. Well, I'm probably going to get some attacks of opportunity, but I'm going to roll on down to my king here. It says, Lord, be with me now. And I'm going to move down.
Thank you. I am not good at dealing with the
They're gonna
Re
hit you
population.
They're gonna hit you if you disengage. Okay, they try to touch
They can
you.
try to touch me. 18. Beat my 18. Ah!
Oh, they try to touch you, but they miss. They miss terribly. They try to grab you and hug you as you leave, but you leave them behind.
And I'm going to use my old Cure Wounds.
Sure.
And I'm going to cast it as level 2 and extend my last level 2 slot.
You heal 9.
Wait,
Yay!
Snipe is...
Shouldn't it be like 3d8
No, yeah,
or
no, I
something?
cast it at a higher level, so it's 12, I think.
Yeah. So you get 12 back there, Tetnak.
Lovely. I will have to determine how to change this. Oh, never mind. Yes.
He did
12.
it. Yay!
I have done it.
There's Lord Commander Bo heals King Tetnak. Sir Ghost, what do you do?
We're coming up on running out of time on the rage. What is it for rounds? Each one is like 10 seconds or something?
6 seconds per round.
6 seconds per round? Oh, so I'm good for a minute. Okay, I'm still
Yeah,
rocking
yeah,
and
good.
rolling. Roll on.
Do it.
All
Rock and
right,
roll
so...
McDonald's.
So, reckless attack, of course. As usual, so at advantage.
Woo! Oh my god! Yeah, it's on its last ethereal legs.
Alright, these two are not.
Oh!
Just fucking die!
You see that you splatter it into ectoplasmic paste as it coats the ground in black ichor. The banshees, the other ones, ree as it dies.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna spin on heal. I've got one more bonus action.
Do it.
I'm gonna swing on this. Surprise, motherfucker! Oh, shit!
Unfortunately, do you have advantage? No, you don't have
No.
advantage. It's you swing and you miss. Staring right through the banshee that King Tetnak he attacked. It was on its last leg, so it's going to attempt to flee, but you do get an opportunity attack as it runs away. It flies away. What do you wish to do, King Tetnak? Do you have a stabby thing?
I have no idea. I made this character long ago in the days of yore in Nebraska when I was quite inebriated.
Let's see. You do this. I mean, you can hit with your quarterstaff.
I shall.
All right, I roll it for you. You miss terribly as it flies away from the two of you. The banshee that has been uninjured attacks Sir Ghost, attempting to claw into you and touch you. Does a 16 hit?
Yes!
Oh no!
I should roll twice because it might crit me. They have advantage. Oh,
They
my.
don't though.
Fake rolls.
13 damage! While the other one comes at you, and you notice that he's wearing some sort of boots. He's got very nice boots. And maybe magical boots. But he attacks you as well.
I want those fucking shoes now.
Oh, he swings and a miss! He tries to grab you and suck your face. That doesn't work.
He's got another one, though.
Alright.
Oh!
Oh no! Woo! 17 damage! How's Ghost doing?
Fucking help!
So Ghost is terribly injured.
It ain't looking good.
Let me see what I got. Let me see what I got here.
He looked good, Doc. It's Demi's turn.
I got lots. I got lots of cure wounds ready.
Demi do anything. You're hearing your boy struggle. You're hearing him scream as they're holding his hand. What are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. I am going to, get up from my nice nice position. How far
away?
away are they?
20 and 20.
Perfect for my short little gnome feet.
Yeah.
I will go over there and I'll try to shove one of them off of him.
Alright, shove him. With,
Six.
sure. Oh my god, you shove him. Wait, no, it's Tet. You shove him!
I was not expecting that.
So you shove him back
5
a
feet.
few, 5 feet. So he bangs into this. I'll have him take a couple damage from banging into this. And he bangs into the back of this stone thing. Tetnak! King, what do you do as you have the hands of Bo feeling you up, healing you?
I am very happy about the hands on my body. However, I am very concerned about my friend Ghost, and I will release magic missile against the against him.
The
As it hits unerringly.
Do it. Roll your magic missile.
I shall.
It screams, or it reads, I guess, as again it's on its last legs. It's so close to death.
Which one?
So
This one?
close. This one.
Oh.
Lord Commander Bull, what do you do?
I'm going to rush forward up the steps. 1, 2, 4. Yeah. And with one action, I shall cast Sanctuary onto Ghost. Let me pull that up for you. Yeah. They have to make a Wisdom,
Ooh.
or they have to change their target. And
Okay.
then I'm gonna attack this bastard here, which I have had a beef with all night. I have a magic weapon now. No!
Unfortunately, well, it fails, so it changes targets. The one up here, which is the actual one you've had a beef with. This one's uninjured. You miss. You, again, swing into it, but it grabs the hilt of your blade and just goes as it pushes back. Sir Ghost.
Who changes the target?
So this one changed target against Ghost.
Oh, so you can't attack Ghost. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Great, perfect. That's what I wanted.
Well, fucking whistling nose.
Tetnak. Nose whistling.
Sleep?
He's asleep.
Tetnak!
Oh,
Record it! It's recorded!
Hell yeah!
King Tetnak is not
Oh.
asleep. How dare you? I would
You're
not.
asleep! You're asleep.
I understand the sanctuary. I appreciate it, but
Mhm.
I just can't bring myself to not fucking move and fight, because if I make an attack, it ends. Sorry, man. I'm going all in. Again, reckless attack on the one in front of me. 24.
Ooh. Yeah, as you cut into it, describe how you tear this thing apart.
So with the maul, as it's flying on, I just smash its head against the stone pillar there. That! God damn it! And then look at the one that Bo's fighting. Oh shit, I'm coming, boy! And go in with my other two attacks. Not reckless.
Woo! Again,
I fucking hate him!
you see it's on its last legs. It's so close. You see those boots. That
I want
are
those fucking
still
boots!
there for the Banshee. But it is its turn, and all of you, as it stands there, it makes that cry at a very high-pitched noise of And all of you need to make me, let's see here, DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Alright, who makes that?
All of you.
Oh no!
Every single one.
That's easy.
Oh no. King Tetnak, you must save. Oh fuck. Alright, so Demi and Tetnak, you hear the rees. It's just too much for you. You both fall to your knees. And let's see here. You both are at 0 hit points.
Both what?
You're both at 0 hit points. As you hear the banshees read. And let's see how much you guys take. It's gonna be decent. Oh my god. This is awful. Yeah, it's a banshee. Or sorry, banshee. And then, so Demi and King Tetnak, you're both at 0 hit points, while Lord Commander Bo and Sir Ghost, you both take 9.
9?
Yes. 9.
9.
A pitiful offering.
And Demi, I'd like you to make me a... Oh no, you're at 0.
Death save.
Death save. Roll a d20.
Where is it? There's a button for it.
I don't know where it is. Just roll...
It's on the
slash
sheet.
roll. Yeah. Oh no!
That's a 1.
King Tetnak, roll me a death saving throw.
What is that?
Just roll a
on the
d20. Yeah.
Ah,
I don't know where.
Under temporary hit points.
Backslash.
You'll
Yeah.
see successes, failures, death
Backslash.
slaves.
Yeah, it's there.
He passed 1.
Yeah. So go. Actually, no, Lord Bo. What do you do?
Alright, hang on.
You
Let,
do
let
your
me actually
things
look
fall.
at this shit here.
Okay.
I gotta make something good.
As you're looking at your shit, the High Emperor that's looking over this entire battlefield needs to grab wine.
oh, how dare you!
I'm pretty sure I can fuck him up, Ghost.
Do it.
So I shall do divine
Save me the boots.
smite. That's just nothing. I think that's free.
The Emperor's back.
Addition of weapons. Ooh. This is bad. And he still has a magic weapon.
Yes.
Let's see here. You ready to go again?
Yep. Ooh! Oh my god.
So I do my weapon damage, but then it is so let me see if I can.
So you do have to roll the hit. Roll the hit.
That's okay. That's 3D extra. So I still have to hit him, right? All right.
Mhm.
Ah!
if you- Describe how you kill him.
That's only one action.
But you
I
kill
do
him.
Kill him.
You do.
So he steps towards me, and the first slice from the battle axe comes across his abdomen, letting loose his entrails onto the ground. But then it comes over my head and then comes back down upon his crown, cleaving his skull in two, and goes to the ground.
You see him fall. And as it falls into just garbage on the floor, you all are finally at peace.
I can't use
Banshees
Divine
are
Smite. It says undead.
They're basically undead. Whatever.
Nope, it just works at a lesser
magic.
extent.
Yeah,
I
magic.
still hit him.
It does.
As you see the battlefield, it's been torn up to pieces. It is just the four of you that remain, but you do see both Demi and King Tetnak. They're lying on the ground.
I'm gonna stabilize my boy,
Mhm.
and then I'm gonna get those fucking boots.
Able to stabilize, Demi describing you. Take the boots. Do you put them on right now?
How good are my boots?
Your boots are shit.
How good do these boots look?
They look like very, very nice boots.
I'm gonna go ahead and blow blow the dust off. Oh yeah, these are real nice. I'm gonna put them fucking boots on.
Yeah, you know they're magic because they fit right to you and they get snug as a bug on your feet. So you put them on. You don't know exactly what's going to happen with them, what sort of magic, unless you decide to wear them for a while or try to test them. Will you try to test these boots?
Oh, dude. I've got detect magic and identify it. So if you want,
You also probably got a concussion if you just want to lay there for a minute.
I've got a tiny hut, okay? Fuck you. Is that magic? Feels magic.
Are you feeling my boots right now?
I'm looking at it. I'm getting the vibe. I can feel it in the air tonight.
You think these are rare earth relics? Because I really don't want to give these to those shitters.
You know what? You want me to touch?
I don't want you to fuck up the sway, but yes, you can touch the boots.
Alright. Let's do it.
Just touch my shoes.
So you touch his shoes, and Demi the sailor, you know that these are boots of the high ground. And
Yes!
but these boots, when you wear them, after a certain distance, it's about, you can fall from 60 feet and land on your feet. And as long as you say the verbal component, you won't take any damage. As long as you say it within 6 seconds.
What's the verbal component?
Hello there.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So wait, I say these like before a fall and
After the fall.
After a fall. After a
Within
fall,
6
okay.
seconds.
within 6 seconds. Oh
Yes.
yes. This just got so much better.
I'm not so sure if these are Earth relics. These seem to be from long time ago. Maybe in a distant world, far, far away.
Oh fucking sweet! I don't have to give him anything. Excellent.
You see, there's a dais in the middle of this room now that you look and you have time. I'm not being attacked by Bantry. As all of you are able to get up and moving, those of you who had collapsed from the for various reasons, you're able to see this dais there, and you see a large slab that's there. You know you must return the slab, but you see written on this slab, it says rare, and you know it's made of earth. And that's probably very old.
Well, that was exactly what I was expecting.
I think this is what we've come for, friends.
Hey, you guys want to take I don't know, a 4-hour, maybe an 8-hour rest in my little tiny hut before we do all this? We got time to kill, right?
Scratch scratches back of my head. I mean, I'm good for a nap.
I just feel like I went to the trouble of making the hut. We gotta use it.
Just go to the hut.
Just chill, you know. I got my boy in there cleaning up some blood. It's all good.
You got any pizza in there?
No, but I can conjure an image of pizza.
That's not what I'm wanting.
It will look and smell just like pizza.
But can I eat it?
I can put something there that you can eat, you know? I can put, like, some grass, yeah.
You gotta work on
take
this
a
fucking
bite.
spell, man. You
Hey,
really
it's an
do.
illusion, man. I'm not a conjurer, okay? That's not what I do.
Ugh.
Fuck those guys. They ruin the economy. Fuck conjurers, alright, for being real.
Whatever you say. Alright.
Where's King Tet? He knows.
Tetnak is still laying on the ground. He's fully healed, but he is napping like a
Yeah.
lazy king.
I'd pick him up and bring him into the hut. God damn, he's getting heavier every day.
If he was awake, he'd agree with
Thank
me.
you. It is so difficult bearing this crown
So obese.
of
So
responsibility.
obese.
Truth.
I will never tell you a lie, King Tetnak, for I too am obese. Will be overweight, soft, and floppy together.
Yes, yes. We will be victorious against those who defy us.
And you all head inside the hut and take a very, very deserved nap. Now, the question is posed to all of you if you would like to interact with the adventure when you go back to the Underdark, or just head straight back to the and just have everything handed off and given to you and everything's fine. But that is up to you. It just depends.
I
Winning seems quite gracious
think the time of fellowship
and wonderful.
has come upon us.
Hmm?
The time of fellowship.
Yes.
Let us rest here
So-
beneath the statue and reflect upon our journey.
So as you reflect upon your journey outside of the kingdom, the camera pans back to the kingdom. You see, of course, sitting on the throne is Matt, Hand of the King. And as she sits lazily in the chair, keeping it warm for King Tetnak as he was drunkenly off with Doc the Kenku, as Doc was saying, kick him and kick him and kick him over again and over again. Suddenly, a figure appears in the Great Hall, much to the surprise and the horror of Matt, Hand of the King. You see, oh, he's small, appearing in the Great Hall, all of us out of absolutely nowhere, is Savior the Betrayer, as he appears, and as Matt stares, horrified, he just cackled as the screen fades to black, and that's the end of the episode.
Oh, that little bitch.
That's it.
That little bitch.
Motherfucker's back! And that's D&D.
Destroy him.
And him. Do it. There you guys go. Fucking D&D.
So much D&D.
From Shrek to Rivers.
How do I know like 100 systems, but D&D is just not one of them?
I don't know, man. I barely know it.
Kill him. Kill him now.
command is the best thing in the whole game.
Fuck 'em.
Do it.
Oh man.
Fuck him.